I left my dad's dying wife's kids alone with a stranger in the middle of the night. My dad got remarried 4 years ago to the woman he cheated on my mom with. She has a 10-year-old from another relationship, and they have a 4-year-old together. That 4-year-old is literally the reason my parents got divorced. My dad's wife got pregnant and told my mom about the affair. So yeah, I've never exactly been thrilled about this whole situation. Last week, I was stuck at my dad's house for his custody week. Around 10:30 at night, his wife started coughing up blood all over the bathroom sink. It was bad, like horror movie level bad. My dad completely freaked out and called an ambulance. Before he left with her, he ran next door and got this neighbor lady I'd never even met before to come watch us. He told her he'd be back soon and then just left. So there I was at 16 years old, stuck in this house with 2 kids I barely know and some random woman sitting on the couch scrolling her phone. The 10-year-old kept crying, asking where his mom was. The 4-year-old didn't really understand what was happening, but kept saying he was scared. I tried texting my dad around midnight, asking when he'd be home. No answer. Tried calling. Nothing. By 1 in the morning, I was done waiting. I knew my dad wasn't coming back anytime soon, and I definitely wasn't staying there all night. So I texted my older brother, Mike. He's 20 and lives with my mom, but he's always up late gaming. I told him what happened and asked if he could come get me. He said he'd be there in 15 minutes. When he pulled up, the neighbor lady thought he was there to pick up all of us. She looked so relieved, like she could finally go home, but Mike just said he was only there for me. The neighbor looked confused and asked about the other kids. I grabbed my stuff and told her my dad would be back eventually. We left, just like that. The next day, around 2 in the afternoon, my dad finally called me. He was screaming so loud I had to hold the phone away from my ear. He kept yelling about how could I just leave those kids with a stranger, how they were scared and crying all night, how the neighbor was furious and left at 6 in the morning. I told him he left me there with a stranger too. He said that's different because I'm older. I hung up on him when he tried to yell at Mike through me. My brother has my dad blocked on everything, so he couldn't call him directly. Dad called back at 5 and his voice was different. Not yelling anymore, but desperate. He said the neighbor refused to come back. He said his wife wasn't leaving the hospital and might never leave. He said he needed someone to watch the kids for a few more hours. He asked if me, Mike, or my mom could come take care of them. I said no. Mike said no. My mom said absolutely not. I don't know what my dad did after that. Probably called his wife's family or something. A few days later, he called me again and completely lost it. He said I abandoned 2 little kids when their mom was dying. He kept asking how I could be so heartless, so cruel. That's when I finally told him the truth. I said I left because I don't care about them. I don't care about his wife. I don't care about the kid he had while cheating on my mom. The line went quiet for like 10 seconds. Then he called me a monster. Here's the thing nobody seems to get. When my dad's not at his house, I'm supposed to go to my mom's. That's how custody works. He wasn't there, so I went home. Plus, it's not like I could have helped anyway. I wasn't going to sit there comforting kids or pretending I cared about their mom. His wife has stomach and throat cancer. She's been dying for a year now. She's still in the hospital, and everyone knows she's not coming home. My dad keeps calling me heartless, but I was just being honest for once.